upset about something. Okay, Gemini. We have the Dawn of Rings. All right, there are messages. There's something here about a message. Someone's curious. Yep, definitely messages. And a judgment call. Let's get into it. Eight of Wands, definitely communication. The challenge is the Sun, temporary. Something's temporary, it's saying. The Sun will come out again, positive, something positive is coming out of something, the situation. All right, the Hierophant is more about marriage, commitment. All right, somebody in their mind is pretty blocked. Can be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries energy. A lot of sadness, trying to overcome some sadness and disappointment to where it's coming to make a choice. Okay? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I do this? Should I shouldn't do it? You know, should I shouldn't do it? Is that even a word? All right, let's see. Let's try to get you some clarity, guys. What's this Eight of Wands coming in Gemini's energy? There's an opportunity arriving for you. Okay, there's an opportunity. Usually this means good news. With the Eight of Wands, with the Ace of Coins, that is good news coming to you. So it's upcoming positive good news. Okay? So this is saying act on your gut feelings. You already know now what direction to take because there's some clarity coming in. Something feels right to make this move. Ten of Coins, even more good news is coming in, okay? This is a good sign about maybe work or love, career, investments, your home, your family when it comes to long term. This is abundance, success, Pentacle energy. Okay, let's get the Queen of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Someone here is feeling at a crossroads. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A lot of love here. A lot of love and care and comfort. All right, this is coming in pretty calm, this energy. Understanding, trying to connect. What's the Sun? Why is it in a challenge? Yeah, because it's waiting for the results. So there's some results that you guys may be waiting for, some news here. Somebody, yeah, waiting to get that clarity, and it does show it's coming in. Oh, patience, like being very patient too. What's that Hierophant? Why is this here? The Strength card, okay. Ooh, something is really testing a connection. Really testing your faith. We have this Ace of Cups in the reverse, and usually the Ace of Cups just feels some type of an emotional, like something feels unresolved, right? There's like some emotions that are built up, are keeping feelings really inside. And there could be a fear of of things not going your way, or fear of getting hurt again, or hurt. But the Strength card is really doing everything in your power to make something happen. And it's showing a lot of courage in somebody operating from a pure heart, very compassionate heart, and while navigating through these challenges, right? So it's really trusting yourself too and rising above this. So why is the Four of Pentacles here? This is kind of like holding back a bit, coming from this energy. All right. So we have the Nine of Coins coming through with the Six of Cups. You know, there's a lot of love here. There may be children involved. Six of Cups can be children involved. But it also can be like PTSD in a way. You know, like there's something here that's a bit triggering, but there is a sense of like trying to heal, trying to process things. It's kind of hard for someone to process something. All right. So there is more for this person. I feel it's just they feel very connected to you, Gemini, and they really do care. But they're in a fight within themselves. So it may feel like there's a lot of lack here, where you can be very frustrated about something. Because now there feels like this person may not have the courage or confidence or that strength to, like you have, or that trust within themselves to rise above things. Because the Five of Swords, some people can be taking advantage with the Five of Swords, or there could be some conflict or fear of failing, right? But then there's a sense of guilt too. It feels like it has to do with independence or something like that. Seems like they're a lot in their mind with the Eight of Swords, or being too much of this victim mentality, feeling trapped in their limited beliefs, which is hard to challenge themselves. So there's a lot of excuses that could be coming from this person. Or you feel like they're like making excuses. It's like not on the same page. What is this? The moon. The moon and the wheel. These are major arcanas. And the Queen of Coins. I love the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins can be, maybe you're taking on a lot. Maybe you're like a parent, hardworking parent doing a lot of it on your own, or a lot of you guys could be trying to, work things out within your life. Things are progressing, but then there's a sense of somebody being unfair. Okay, so let's see. We have the moon and the wheel of fortune. Now, when you have the moon, this is confusion, uncertainty, not getting that clarity, right? But this is also listening to your intuition. Now, when you have the wheel of fortune, this is saying that there's a need to break free from a cycle, right? Be open to new opportunities. So it's uncertain if somebody is being open to this new opportunity, or if this person is going to break a cycle of their own, or if this situation needs to change for things to work. Something needs to change for things to flow. We also have that King of Cups again. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, I love that we have the Queen of Coins. Even in their energy, they have the Queen of Coins. So this is more of like a hardworking energy of making it happen. You're very reliable, someone to count on, right? And I feel with this person, it's like they're trying to be that too, but then there's something that gets in the way. All right, let's see. What is this Emperor energy? Knight of Coins, Page of Swords. This is a little challenging. Okay. Something needs to break, obviously, because the Knight of Coins is coming up pretty unreliable and very mixed signals. They're not very sure about themselves or something here. We also have the Page of Swords coming in, kind of being a bit childish. So the Emperor wants to be an emperor, but we have some childish behavior. Some feeling of wanting to control and wanting to kind of manipulate things to go their way. Not to be mean. I don't feel like they're trying to be mean. I feel like they just don't want to show a part of them, or want to admit something because they don't like the to look a certain way in people's eyes. So it's like they're going to blame either the other person or try to manipulate the situation. I'm not saying it's okay for them to do that, but it does show that this type of behavior is something that they're doing to benefit, to do things that benefit themselves, for themselves. So it's like they don't want to do something here. And they're going to manipulate in any way they can to not do it. Because they're truly, I feel this person's scared to fail. And they're scared to take on something. And it's very difficult. It's very difficult. Because there's some things that are flowing, and then there's a stuck energy here. And then we have the Five of Cups coming in, which is showing like a disappointment. Maybe trying to find a different way or to come to, the same page. But things seem to be working out here with the Queen of Cups. There's a lot of hope and faith here. There's a lot of care and love. But also there is a distance now between a connection. I can't tell you exactly what this is. I could just tell you what the energy is. And what I'm seeing is that somebody's stuck and they're resisting. And they don't want to admit. So they rather blame or point the finger or try to not take accountability because they don't want to admit something. It's like too much pride, They're kind of embarrassed. Or something. So in the near future, it does show like things are still uncertain. There's a lot of waiting. There's a lot of delays because of this. Okay, so there's a big judgment call, and that judgment is letting go of the old shit, right? The old patterns. And kind of step into this new chapter and really trust. But it feels for you there is a choice. You may feel alone in this for some. Let's see how they're feeling. And then we'll get some advice. I don't like that. Because that's the Five of Swords. I knew exactly what I was doing. So the Five of Swords, and this feels negative to me when I see that because the Five of Swords is here. So they're being calculated. To get out of something. I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't feel very team effort or very compromising energy. It's time for me to heal now. Okay. I wish things could be different. So many things remind me of you. There may be a separation here. So you came closer than anyone. I feel like there's a separation here for sure, or there's a disconnect. Again, take what resonates. These cards are going to resonate very differently for everyone. Things can be different. But there's a karmic cycle that somebody's not breaking, not wanting to break. Whatever that may be. So to me, it's kind of like this Emperor is causing a lot of delays. And somebody's emotionally either detached from the situation or going cold. And it could be pissing you off. Because it is showing a disappointment, but it shows still moving forward. It's still overcoming something. Like you're a person who's gonna figure it out. Like you're gonna find a solution. That's Gemini in this reading. I feel unclear about where we stand. Well, yeah. I wish I could right my wrongs. I wish things could be different. Let's get some advice. I'm going to get an overall life advice here. See if this will help. What Spirit's asking you to focus on. Let's just grab all of them. I mean, if you're here for it, you're here for it. All right. So first we had bravery. We have recess, receive, speak up. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable, but you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. Reassess. You're being asked to take a stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup. You're being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them. Speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. And the crazy part too, it says ask for help. You're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with this issue alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It's a sign of strength to reach out and do that today. Yeah, I feel that there's something here where someone is, there's just a lot going on, I feel, but Spirit is saying speak up. Like, you don't have to do something, you don't have to handle this one, or you feel stuck, or you need some different, perspective on something. Always good to reach out to people that you truly trust and that you know that is not going to pick sides or whatever. You just need some honesty. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. I do hope this helped. It feels like this person's very confused because it's like they're kind of set on their ways, but it's not fair. It's not helping the situation. That's why they're confused where you stand, where you and them stand, because whatever is keeping them stuck or avoidant or whatever, it's just not helping the situation. So instead of wishing, they should be doing, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, sorry. But I'm going to leave this here. I hope this message does help you and it did resonate in some way.